It's so crazy. It's been months, and getting full this quickly is still just so weird. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I have been getting a lot of requests to do more what I eat in a day after gastric bypass videos, so I'm gonna do one for you guys today. Very standard, simple, straightforward what I eat in a day video. This video is gonna be pretty chill, vlog style. I'm not gonna be looking cute, but you know what? We're gonna eat. So here's a very standard what I eat in a day. I am about 3.5 months post-op right now. I will link my gastric bypass playlist down below if you want to see more about my journey and my experience, my recovery process. It's all in those videos. So let's go ahead and make some breakfast. So I've actually done a what I eat in a day video before. One of my favorite things to have is a scrambled egg with a little bit of avocado, but I have that most days. But lately I've been really into yogurt. It's been a really simple, easy meal for me in the morning because kind of something that's happened to me since the surgery. Let me know if you've had a similar experience. I find a lot of things don't go down as easy in the morning than they do at night. I feel like, I don't know, maybe sleeping resets my stomach and it's a little bit tighter, smaller, I don't know. Just like very specific things don't go down as well as others. And yogurt is something that I really like to eat in the morning, or the scrambled eggs and avocado. So I've been buying Chobani. I actually just put in my Instacart order these Oikos Greek yogurts that are like higher in protein. I can't remember what they're called. I'll put them on the screen here, but just to have a like higher protein option is what I'm gonna be buying in the future. But to be honest, my husband always has Chobani's, so these are his, and I just like had one the other day and I'm like, I'm kind of vibing with this yogurt. It goes down super easily, gives me a little bit of protein to kick off the day, and it's like just enough to fill me up, you know, because now I don't eat a lot during most meals. So, and you know what's interesting? Since having the surgery, I get full really quickly, but I find myself getting hungry every couple hours. So like I don't always have a strict like 3 meal a day. I sometimes have smaller meals throughout the day, so we'll kind of just see where the day takes us. Some days I do eat like a 3 meal a day, and like I said, sometimes I end up eating smaller meals, you know, like 5 times a day. I listen to my body, I feel when I'm hungry, and I focus on getting a good amount of protein. So I'm gonna eat the rest of my yogurt, and I will see you guys when we eat our next meal. Lunchtime, I'm gonna make myself a low carb chicken quesadilla. I love this meal. So my nutritionist in my program doesn't mind if I have carbs, just wants me to have like not a crazy amount. And if I do, I opt for a whole wheat low carb option. So I love these Mission Carb Balance whole wheat tortillas. Only 5 grams of carbs, 110 calories. 0 sugar, and one of them has 9 grams of protein as well. So those are a great option for, you know, a little like roll up sandwich or a quesadilla. And I have my chicken defrosting in the microwave. I always keep chicken breast in the freezer and take it out as I need it. And then I have some low fat Mexican cheese as well. Okay, so I am about to show you guys the coolest thing that you need to grab on Amazon if you have had gastric bypass or you are tracking macros or something. Hold on, let me flip my chicken. Now, I am not obsessed with calorie counting. I don't recommend being obsessed with calorie counting. I use this purely to like track my protein because I'm really focused on getting that protein that I need to hit every day. So this is a smart scale, and it's actually pretty affordable for what it does. It's crazy. So it attaches to an app in your phone, and it has Bluetooth, and basically for things especially like chicken breast, you can go ahead and put in what you're weighing, and then you can weigh it on here and it will break down the calories, all of this, the protein, carbs, everything. Because like sometimes you kind of just guesstimate how much chicken you're having. You could do this with anything. Like there's so much on here, and the app actually works really well. It has good reviews. So I'm gonna show you guys how it works with the chicken. All right, so I am gonna cut this up and cook it, but we've got our chicken breast on there. Gotta wash the hand. So I just clicked on the raw chicken breast option and it breaks it all down for me both on the app and on the scale. So we've got 7.6 ounces of raw chicken breast, 258 calories, 48 grams of protein. Is that not just like the coolest thing ever? Like, again, if you're tracking your protein or your macros or whatever, like such a great invention. I will link it down below, but Now back to cooking. I'm gonna chop this up and just put a little avocado oil in my pan, and then we'll season our chicken. All right, cooked them up. I like my chicken in tiny pieces, and then to season, all I'm gonna do is some adobo, my favorite all-in-one seasoning, and then we'll assemble our quesadilla. All right, our chicken is cooked up. I'm just letting it brown a little bit more. And then I threw some avocado oil spray down in this pan, and I just threw down one of those tortillas, and I'm gonna put a little bit of cheese and let it start to melt before I add the chicken. I do about 1/4 of a cup, and I think I'm gonna add some pickled jalapenos too for a little spice. And now I'm just gonna transfer the chicken onto one side and just fold it over, and voila. I'm doing it like this because realistically, I'm gonna probably be able to eat these two, and then in a few hours I'll eat the other two. But like, it's so crazy to think, like, before I had the surgery, like, I would have eaten like 2 full one of these and been full. Like, I would have done like 1 tortilla toppings and then another tortilla, which would have been 2 of these, like, in total. So it's just crazy to think, like, I think that's the best way for me to break it down. I know I'm gonna get full after these 2 because I've eaten this like many times. Like, I can truly eat 1/4 of what I used to eat and get full the same way. So just to like kind of put that into perspective, but you can't go wrong. It's super high protein and low carb. And just like clockwork, you learn what you can handle. I'm stuffed. Like, it's still weird. Like, it's so crazy. It's been months, and getting full this quickly is still just so weird. It's a mind fuck sometimes, because there's definitely moments where I'm enjoying my quesadilla. I'm like, I would like to eat more of my quesadilla, but I'm genuinely just so full I don't want any more. It's like mentally you want more, but physically you don't. But thankfully, I'm someone, when I feel that like real fullness, like, ugh, like I don't want to eat more, which is something I learned in the therapy before my surgery. I had to go through, we all have to go through like a psychiatric evaluation and counseling. And I learned in that I don't struggle with binge eating disorder. I struggle with emotional eating, because she told me that people who struggle with binge eat past the point of fullness. Like, it's all mental. It's all just like, they don't stop after they're like full, even eating like a bag of bread, even if they don't enjoy it. And I'm someone who is an emotional eater, and it stems from my childhood, and I learned a lot in counseling. I've seen some comments asking about it, so I thought I would just touch on it for like a second here. I've really learned in therapy how to cope with my emotions, and this surgery really does kind of force you, if you do struggle with emotional eating, how to like deal with your emotions in a healthier way than just eating. I've always eaten for comfort when I'm stressed or sad or lonely, and like, I've found other sources of joy beyond food now to help with my emotional eating, because the surgery really does force you to face that, because like, you can't just sit down and open a pint of ice cream and eat it when you're sad. Like, you might have to go for a walk or journal or do some self-care, you know, like you might have to call a friend. Like, there's other things I've learned to do to replace food when my emotions are a little, you know, wonky. So anyway, your girl's full. I'm just gonna throw this in the fridge, and realistically I'll probably microwave it in like an hour or 2 if I get hungry. Most of the time I'll eat it later on in the day, but I am having lunch on the later side. I got like a late start today. Like, it's 2 o'clock, so I don't even know if I'll eat this today. I might just heat this up tomorrow in the frying pan. So I'll probably see you guys when we make dinner. For dinner, I am gonna be having these meatballs and some green beans with some bulgogi sauce. It is so freaking good. A lot of times when it comes to dinner, I will have some sort of meat and veg. Like, we eat a lot of chicken, ground turkey, salmon. Well, my husband doesn't like salmon, but I like salmon. I'm not a huge veggie person, but I try to eat more now. I also drink a powdered greens mix with water in the morning, just to try to get some sort of like greens in my system. I drink that on an empty stomach. This is just food, but I also drink 64 ounces of water, minimum a half gallon every day. I didn't end up eating the rest of my quesadilla, so I'll probably have that for lunch tomorrow. But I'm actually pretty hungry, so I'll probably eat these 3 meatballs and most of these green beans. But that's dinner. If you've also had weight loss surgery, let me know your staples and go-to. It just so happens that today was one of those days I kind of did just eat the 3 meals. Like, it's just kind of what happened today. Like I said, sometimes it's just small, more frequent meals throughout the day. But I know this is gonna get me through until we go to bed. If I ever do want a small treat, I'll have some blueberries and raspberries, strawberries, like a little like berry bowl with some fat-free whipped cream. That's been like one of my favorite desserts, or a half an apple with some peanut butter. Pretty simple. I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys want me to do more what I eat in a days, just let me know. I love you guys so much.